Hi, Linda the Money Mentalist. Welcome to this series on your questions. This is really exciting. We've had lots of questions come through, so here's the first couple. One is about repaying debt and the other one's about cutting back expenses. So, Angela's question, thank you. Angela is in sunny Brisbane and she's going, I think I eat far too much avocado on toast. I keep being told I should cut back my expenses and save, but I'm finding it really hard. Why? Well, Angela, this is a question we get asked a lot, and what it's actually all about is the traditional method of when we think we should cut back expenses is we automatically think we have to constrict ourselves and we have to stop spending on the fun things. So that's where the should comes into it. But what we teach you to do and what we want you to start thinking about is what is the need that spending is fulfilling. If you look at your expenses from that way, it's much easier to cut back because you'll look at something, maybe your avocado on toast, and you'll go, hey, I love avocado on toast. Is it the food or is it going to the cafe and eating it that gives me the pleasure? So what's more important, the food or the social connection? If it's just the food, have avocado on toast at home. It'll be a lot lower cost than eating out. If it's going out with friends, maybe have something lesser when you go out and save the avocado and on toast for a treat. Do you kind of see what I mean? There's a distinction between just going, I shouldn't do this, I can't ever have coffee, I can't ever have chocolate, versus looking at it and going, why am I doing this? And is there a smarter way I can get the enjoyment at a lower or a no cost? So Angela, I hope that helps. So have a look at your expenses and start applying the why am I doing this, and you'll find you'll be able to cut back your expenses a little more easily than maybe you're currently doing at the moment. Our second question is from Paul, who is here in Auckland. Now, Paul is asking a really practical question about how much of my income should go towards debt. Now, Paul, this is a really interesting question, and there's lots of variable answers because the banks will give you different answers when you're borrowing money than maybe you might feel comfortable with. So I'm going to take you back to the 1920s to a book that was written called The Richest Man in Babylon. Now, I know this was just kind of around the Depression time, but what basically the premise of that book is that you pay yourself first 10%, i.e. your long-term savings, 20% goes to debt, and you live on the other 70%. Now, back in the 20s, there probably wasn't so much debt around. Well, there wouldn't have been because of student loans and a lot of other kind of consumer debt that we now carry. So I've actually modified that formula a little bit. 10% should still be paying yourself. 30% is probably a comfortable level of your income to pay towards debt, and then you live on 60%. Now, what we tend to find is when we actually look at clients' numbers, they may be only saving 3 or 4% because they've got KiwiSaver here in New Zealand. They may be paying 35 to 40. Some people I'm meeting are even paying 50% of their income on debt. But guess what? They're still spending 70% on everything else. In other words, spending way above their means. So that's a really good thing to have a look at. Dig into your numbers and have a look and see and categorize them. Add up how much of your income is going in debt and seeing how far away you are from that comfort level of that 30%. If you're feeling a little bit uncomfortable and you're feeling a little bit tight, then it's quite possible that you're exceeding that and you may well be spending more than the 60% on living. So you do need to make some adjustments and go back to Angela's question about how you actually spend your money. So there you go, 2 quick fire questions. Now we have a lot of questions coming in, so if we don't put yours into this video series, don't despair. We will answer everyone's questions either here or we will send you an email with some help. Now please go to our website www.moneymentalist.com. There's lots of resources there, lots of blogs, lots of other videos on various topics. And you can always email me again with another question. We absolutely love hearing from you. So that's it for now. We'll be back real soon with another couple of questions. Bye for now.